This day and time. What happened today, years ago?
The Treaty of Versailles signing in 1919.
Okay.
The beginning of the Irish Civil War in 1922.
Right.
And way back, the Battle of Kosovo in 1389.
And we want to get into, what was happening right then and the different viewpoints, because they were definitely different, and maybe most importantly, what happened next. The long-term effects, which are sometimes pretty surprising. Think of this as a shortcut, maybe. A way to see how these big decisions and stories from the past still ripple out and shape things today. So let's get into it.
Sounds good. Let's start with the Treaty of Versailles, June 28th, 1919. The big attempt to finally end the Great War.
Which, kind of ironically, was exactly 5 years to the day after Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated, the event that kicked the whole thing off.
Wow.
And they signed it in the Hall of Mirrors at Versailles. That location wasn't random, was it? There was some heavy history there.
Oh, absolutely not random. It was, a very pointed choice. You see, the German Empire had actually been declared in that exact same hall back in 1871.
Ah, after they defeated France.
Precisely. So making Germany sign the treaty admitting defeat there, it was meant as a kind of humiliation, a symbolic payback.
Oof. And
Yeah.
Germany wasn't even involved in drafting it, right?
Yeah.
It just sort of summoned to sign.
That's a crucial point. They were excluded from the negotiations entirely, presented with a finished document, and basically told, sign here.
That just sounds designed to cause problems down the line.
Yeah.
Being shut out completely like that.
It certainly bred resentment from the very beginning.
And the leaders hashing this out, they all wanted different things, didn't they? You had Clemenceau for France, the tiger. What was his big thing?
Clemenceau, he wanted to punish Germany. Hard. And, make sure France was secure. They'd suffered immensely and Germany was right next door. Understandable, in a way.
Yeah. Then there was Woodrow Wilson from the U.S. coming in with this completely different vibe, more idealistic.
Very much so. Wilson was all about lasting peace, this idea of collective security, the League of Nations. He genuinely thought they could build a new world order.
A bit optimistic, maybe, in hindsight.
Perhaps.
And Lloyd George from the U.K. He was trying to thread a needle.
Yeah, Lloyd George was more pragmatic. He wanted, some punishment for Germany, but also worried about completely destabilizing Europe, needed Germany as a trading partner eventually, sort of balancing revenge with economics.
Yeah. 3 very different goals trying to fit into one treaty.
Mm-hmm.
So what were the actual terms they landed on? The really tough ones for Germany?
Well, they were harsh. Probably the most famous or infamous is Article 231, the War Guilt Clause. Germany had to accept 100% responsibility for starting the war.
Just them. Sole responsibility.
Follow responsibility. And then the reparations. A figure of 132 billion gold marks was eventually set, an astronomical sum, basically impossible to pay.
Wow. And militarily.
Gutted.